All right, welcome back. JS, JF, Poyu, Lorelei. Good to see you all here in chat. I don't know why you guys keep showing up every Tuesday. But we're here. And I did get a good laugh out of what you wrote there, JF. No admittance apart from Finnish business. That's a reference to the Terraria stream titles I've been using lately. No admittance except on Terraria business. And Aprilia, Poyu. It is April. I assume that's what Aprilia means. But April is Huhtikuun, right? Is that it? Tammikuun? There's, wait, January, February, March, April. Tammikuun, Helmikuun, and then there's, I want to say like Maaliskuun or something like that. I always get March messed up. Or there's Marraskuun, which I think is November because it's like mud month. Maaliskuun, I'm just going to guess that. And then there's Huhtikuun and Heinäkuun. No, that's July. May is May Huhtikuun. Dang it. Marraskuun 27? I don't know. Yeah, it is April Fools. You're all fools to be here, watching me stumble through this language. But wait, what does Aprilia mean? Is that what you say for April Fools in Finnish? Nope, it's Toukokuun. Wait, April is Toukokuun. Olen pahoillani. My sincerest apologies. I cannot remember the months. It's like I get such a block in my brain for a lot of these. I need to maybe learn one of like a song. Like maybe if I put the months of the year to a song, it'll be easier to remember. But yes. Yeah. Do look up their etymology. They have some interesting ones, JS. Yes, I have done that before. And actually, this website right here probably has them. The meaning of Finnish months. Tammikuun. Tammi means oak. Helmikuun is a pearl. I knew this one. Yeah, I knew both of these. And I was right with Maaliskuun. Ma means ground. So I guess it's when the snow is starting to melt. Huhtikuun. What is huhta? Wait. Huhta can mean a cleared woods. Huh. It's common to burn whole stretches of the forest down. And then there's Toukokuun in May. Touko means spring. But Kevät means spring. What? Yeah. Okay. Kesäkuun is obvious. Kesä means summer. And then Heinäkuun. I knew this one was July. Meaning hay. Hay month. Elokuun. Elo means crop. Harvest month. Syyskuun is September, which, yeah, for autumn. Autumn month. Lokakuun means mud. Mud month. And I did, yeah, Marraskuun. Well, okay, 27. I can only say it with one R. This is a sound I cannot make. Marraskuun. 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 Is that, what sounds better if I say Marraskuun or Marraskuun? Or what if I try to go Madrasku? Maybe that's best. You guys let me know. Those are your 3 options. And then there's what Yoluku. Wait, Yolu obviously has Christmas. Wait, what is this? It means dead or dying. What? Okay, I get it confused. It's Loka that means mud. So October is mud month. And then Marasku, that might have been the best. That was the best one yet. I kind of hit the trill. Means dead or dying. Yes. And that's when I was born. I was born in the darkness. That explains a lot. That's why I wear a pink shirt today. As I wear it ironically. To contrast with the darkness of my soul. But anyways, welcome to Learn Finnish with me. I don't know. I don't often pull up this website, but it's such a good website for learning Finnish. And I'm impressed to see that like they're still, active adding articles to this. So I thought maybe we would check out one of these new articles and see. But yes, JS, you think the first one was the best, where I just say it with one R? Marasku, 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 Mar. What if I do it like that? Marasku. I do it with the back of my throat. I don't know if you guys can make that sound, but I could try. It's more like a French R, I guess. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you ready? We're a quarter of the way through. I feel like 2025 just started. How are we already 25% of the way through? I feel like it should be March 1st at the latest, not April. I'm the fool. Yeah, there's no frontal R. I can do the like one, like I can make that R, but I can't do the trill. I can't make it go like a machine gun. Or I could do like, but I can't do that in the middle of a word. How about that? Is that better? Yeah, I'm also probably going to spit all over whoever I'm talking to when I try to do that. I've heard that for a lot of Finnish people, you have to have like your tongue surgically. I wonder if maybe that's my problem. Because like in English, you don't need to have your tongue surgically adjusted so that it can make those sounds. But I've heard that in Finland, if children they can't trill their R, then they might get some sort of surgery that helps them. I've heard that. I don't know. But yeah, okay. And by the way, yeah, sorry, you guys were writing in Finnish, and I didn't translate what you were saying. But let me give it a try. I'm gonna hop back up to what. Let's see. Yeah, what is Aprilia? Let me just try that. Let's see what it does. It just means April. Can you actually say that? Does that mean something different than saying Toukoku? Right? Kävellä. Here, I'll put it here. I'm not looking at the English translation, but you guys can see it. It's like I can blur the corner of my vision. I'm not looking. Kävellä tapsuttelen taas pynnikillä. Pynnikillä. What? On jo niin valoisaa, että jätin heijastiminen. Oh, Heyastimen. Heyastimen. I said Heyastiminen. I'm so used to saying iminen that, I don't know, I see this, I can't get it. Kotin. All right, so something about walking again in, oh, this is an area. Probably, is it around somewhere in Helsinki or maybe Espoo or something? I don't know. And I think, wait, yeah, JF. Was it you last week? Like, you've been doing these evening walks. It's already so bright. That's true. It's like the sun is staying out. Well, wait a second. We had the time change over the weekend. So 7 o'clock now is like what 6 o'clock was last week. So it stays brighter later in the evening now. Että jätin hejastimen kotiin. That I stayed. Jäädä is to remain, right? Jätin? Is that the past tense, or is this a different verb than jäädä? This is probably like jätä. Does it mean to leave? I don't know what this is. But this is like to home. Okay, anyways, let's see. I'm walking around Punikki again. It's already so bright that I left my reflector at home. Heijastimen is a reflector. Or is it my reflector? Oh. God, these personal endings stump me. I left it at home. Yeah, there's some yatta. What? This has nothing to do with the translation. To maroon? I marooned my reflector on the desert of my home. But anyways, hold on. Jättää. To leave behind. It takes the illative, kotiin. I remember this because this morning I was practicing some Finnish. And, oh wait, this is the wrong... Hold on, let me find it. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I was practicing in one of my vocab words this morning. I think it was. Or was it yesterday? It had to do with the earthquake. This, yeah. Ihmisiä. I'll zoom in a little bit. Maybe you guys see it a little better now. Jäi. Because, yeah, raunio. Ihmisiä Jäi raunioihin. That's why I said remain. Like they're trapped, or they yada, I think means to remain, right? Is it this? Oh, I don't know what to spell, okay? Is it this word? To stay. You have two words that look and sound almost exactly the same, but they mean the complete opposite thing. One means to leave something. The other is to leave yourself. Or no, to remain. To be left. To leave and to be left. To leave behind versus to be left behind. I guess in English we have the, yeah. It's sort of like is it active or passive? If I am leaving or if I am being left. Maybe they're related. Different words mean different things, JS. You know what? Let me complain. Let me complain about the state of the world. Just I don't know. I don't agree with the physics, the rules of the universe that were created for us. But anyways, yeah. You were also saying down here, I'm jumping around in chat, but Punikki, a ridge between the lakes. They're among the oldest regions in Tampere. Ah, okay, that's it. I feel like I met somebody who had moved to Punikki. That sounds familiar. Because then they also had mentioned it was like a historic area or something like that. But yeah. Anyways, Lorelei, what did you say here? Let me add it to Google Translate, and I'll do my best to translate it without reading the English yet. Moi Aprilia syö Silja ja juo kuorevettä päälle. So yeah, hello April. Eat something. What is silli? Eat something and drink kuorevettä, some type of water. I don't know what kura. And well, päälle. I feel like this word "pää" is used in way too many words, because it's used for like the word like to decide, decision, on or the head. On the head, drink this type of water on the head. All right, let's see. Eat herring and drink kura water on top. Okay, that did not help me. Lorelei, you're going to have to help explain. Oh, yeah, and welcome in, TS. How are you? Juha, also, nice to see you. Miten menee? What, minun menee? Or is it minulle menee hyvin? Kiitos. I can't even answer like the most basic questions without overthinking it. Kura is mud. Minulla menee. I was thinking of minun. You could say like, could you say minun oli huono? Like it went bad with me. Like if someone asked like, how did it go? I could say like minun, or is that no? Maybe I'm making something up. I don't know. It's not a word. It's a syllable. What's a word? I have no idea. That's referring to something else. Oh, the yada or yatta or something like this. That's a traditional greeting when you fool someone with an April Fool's prank. Aprilia. A traditional greeting. Or no, is this the traditional greeting? Or it includes both? It's like, again, English, we have little sayings like for Halloween. It's like trick or treat. How it was like trick or treat, give me something good. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. And it might, maybe it goes on longer than that, but I remember there's something you would go and knock. There's something hilarious about little children showing up at your door and saying, trick or treat, smell my feet. There's just something precious about children disrespecting their elders. Not the moi. All of it is the greeting. But yeah, drink mud water with it. Pale means kind of with it, or yeah, and this, I mean, this kind of makes sense in English. They're like kind of like having a cherry on top, but just add mud water on top just to top it off. Anyways, okay, thank you for that, Lorelei. Good. Thank you for teaching me your traditional cultural greetings that you have for each other on April Fools. How long has April Fools been in Finland? Is April Fools a really old holiday? I mean, I don't even know how long it's been around, for America. But I always assume with some of these like more silly holidays, it must be pretty new to Finland. Eipä ole tarvinnut sellaista enää joo. What? Hold on. Something, tarvi. I was thinking terve, which means health, but tarvi. And then I'm also thinking of tärkeä. Tärkeä means important. Tarvi. Does it anymore? N-I-O? Yo, with a... Wait, the two O's? I have no idea. I don't need that anymore. Yeah. Oh, I should have... Oh, man. Tarvita. To need. Tarvitsen. Tarvitaan. Eipä ole tarvinnut. But this is sort of like I didn't. No. I don't need. I have not needed. Because this is the the past participle, right? Like have not needed that anymore. Yeah. Yo, yeah. I'm constantly like, what is it? Ping-ponging between the beginning and the end of chat because you guys give me tips here at right as I'm doing this that I won't get to for another 45 minutes if I go strictly in order of... What is this? A disputed association between the 1st of April and foolishness is in Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. So it could, but it's disputed. It could go all the way back to 1392. I've actually never read all of the Canterbury Tales. I only read like excerpts when I did my, English literature class in university. And maybe even in high school we read a little bit of it. I don't remember. Yeah, tarvita is to need. Ei ole tarvinnut is the passive that you'd say, JS. What? I guess, I mean, I don't even know what constitutes the passive anymore. Hold on. Let's see. It is the past. Okay, so I was right to say this word is the past participle of tarvita. But wait, what is... It has its own inflection? Oh, yeah, okay, like, because you can inflect it like a noun. But as a verb, if we were to say, like, in the negative... What was this? Aiole. See, I was thinking it would be like this. The perfect, right? But the negative... Wait. On. Oh, no, but when you go a, when you add a in front of on, it becomes ole. Right? Is it even in here? There's... Here's like the passive here is more like a tarvittu. I don't know. I scrolled past it, Lorelei. I'm just looking at the passive here. I mean, I guess wait, hold on a second. I mean, I don't want to belabor this. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. Because like the English translation is to say it's active. I don't need that. But in this case, is it saying like it was not needed? It was not needed anymore. But it's implied by me. Like, it's not needed by me anymore. Which monster loves April Fool's jokes? Frankenstein. Which monster loves all dad jokes? Not... His name begins with with a 2. Above the A, tarvittu. Above this. I guess I'm confused because what if you put ole in between this? Then what happens? A ole tarvinnut. Is that the passive? Is that a passive construction? Is it like English to say it was not needed? Whereas I think this is still active, like I did not need, or it did not need. But yeah, it's not needed anymore. Yeah. And so it's not past tense, it's present tense. It's not needed. I mean, it is not. Aiole. Needed. Tarvinnut. It's, yeah. I just get so confused because there are separate passive forms. Tarvitaan. On tarvittu. Tarvitiin. Ei tarvittu. Oli tarvittu. I guess that's why I was hesitating. I was like, is it? Wait, I can't keep them all straight. Don't add more. Don't add more for me to stress out about. Yeah, the grammar's grammaring, exactly. Someone told you you're an imperfect fool. You feel more like a complete idiot. Hey, you know, it's important to know thyself. Hän ei tarvinnut. Ei ole tarvittu. No subject. Okay, let me come back up to some of the other things you said, like almost over 30 minutes ago. Lorelai, you said, Mitään jääniä aprillipiloja tullut vastaan tänään. Minä olen pysynyt kotona. Well, let me see. Let me try and translate this while you guys can see the English. I have no idea. What? I don't know what Yanya means. April. Does this mean a cloud? Why do I think it means cloud? Pilo. But something about April, it's partitive plural as well. So some type of April clouds. Like you become vastaan against tänään, today. Minä olen pysynyt kotona. I have stopped or pysyä. I think it means to stop. I have stopped at home. I guess to stay. It means to stay. Have you come across any exciting April Fool's jokes today? I'm the fool. I thought this was a cloud, April cloud. Okay, in Tulu, yeah, Tulu is, you know, have you come across any exciting April Fool's jokes, April jokes today? And then the vastaan is across, or maybe, yeah, have you come across? Well, I haven't. I haven't even noticed that it was April Fool's. Hold on, let me hop down here. What did you guys say here? The complexity of Finnish grammar makes it kilo grammar. It's many kilogrammars, all right? You think... Yeah, no, it takes years of bodybuilding to lift the weight of the Finnish language. Pilvi is cloud, so I was kind of close, Lorelai. I feel like I'm playing one of those memory games, you know, where you have the tiles that you have to flip over face down. And you can't remember, like, which one exactly, but you know that there's, like, the matching one is over in this corner. And you just kind of have to guess with one of the nearby tiles. That's me with the Finnish language. Like, I know it starts with the P. And, yeah, oh well. Pila is a joke or a prank. Ah, okay. Pila. Piloja. That reminds me of pata and patoja. For dam. Wait, there was pata and there's pato. Which means a pot. I don't know if you remember this. This was a long time ago, back when we were still... When I first started using the yle kielikoulu. And I was so lost because it translated that the dams burst. It was like, the sentence was something like myrsky. I should type it out here. Watch. Myrsky rikkoi patoja. Yeah, the storm broke the dams. Pato. But pata means pot. And I got confused because I was thinking that maybe this was some idiom in the Finnish language, that when there's a flood, the pots broke. The storm broke the pots and all the water spilled out of the pot. You know, like, why not? But yeah, okay, maybe I said it wrong earlier. Pato is the dam, pata is the pot. The dam calls the pot black. Pretty much. The storm might also have broken pots. See, yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I could see how maybe this would make sense. Paljon pieniä patoja porisemassa parolla. A lot. Wait, paljon, a lot. Pieniä is small. Patoja, dams or pots. It's ambiguous. Porisemassa. In Pori? In the land of Pori. In the region where the Pori set live. And then parola. I don't know what parola means. Lots of little dams at Porisema Dam. Ah, at the dam. Parola. I guess because it was capitalized, I was thinking it would be a place name. I mean, it's all capitalized. What am I talking about? But it just... I don't know. I didn't piece it together, all right? Yeah, I said it the wrong way around the first time. Look, I blame Kielikolu. Yeah, when the levee breaks. Lots of little pots boiling on the dam. Oh wait, this means boiling? Oh, Lorelai, you laughed at this? Yeah, Porisema Dam. Yeah, there's a you never been to Porisema? Porisema. It's a historic place of dam industry and dam culture. The Porisema Lyset are a very noble species of human who you study dam hydrology from a very young age, and so that's a very good anyways, where were we? Oh, I need to go back up to what you guys were saying earlier at the beginning of chat. This is just how the stream happens. I almost, like, sometimes I'm like, there's gonna be so many messages in Finnish waiting for me before I've even started the stream. Because even if I just post the link to the stream before going live, you guys are already in the chat. You can already start talking to each other in the chat. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm like dying. I'm overwhelmed with these. I'm a Selko Tyler. Okay? I only speak Selko Suomeksi. Wait, where were we? We had done this one. And then with JS, you had said something here. Let me copy this. Boom shakalaka. Suolijärvelläkin. Suo means a bog. Suoli, I don't know. But Järvi is a lake. Oli oikein kiva päivällä. It was like really nice. Like, does this mean during the day, or like on the day? On the day, it was truly nice on the bog lake. that nyt oli vähän kauraista paikotellen. Now was a little mud? Kura, mud. Didn't we talk about that earlier? Kuraista pakoittelen. No, paikka is a place. To be put in place. Okay, I have no idea. I mean, I was kind of close with some of these now I'm seeing here. It was really nice at Suolijärvi. Is that a place? It was really nice at Suolijärvi during the day. Päivällä. On the day. Which was a bit rough in places. Huh? What do you think of this translation? If the pata is large, then it can be a cauldron too. Not to make things too easy, pila voi mennä pilalle. Mennä pilalle, to spoil. What? What does pila mean? Prank. A joke can go wrong. What? A joke can go into the joke. It's when the joke is so good. It's more than just a joke. It's a joke within a joke, right? Those are the best. These are the best kind of jokes. Pila voi mennä pilalle. It's like in the movie Three Amigos, where they get a letter with this word in it, where it was like some small, the whole premise of the Three Amigos. Great movie, by the way. I need to rewatch it. One of the classics from my childhood. The premise is that these three Hollywood actors get invited to Mexico by the locals of a village who think that the actors are true, what is it? Heroes. They think the actors play these like Western kind of cowboy heroes who rescue people, from villains. And they invite them to come to fight the infamous villain that happens to run their town. And they're like, "Oh, he's an infamous villain. That means he's more than famous. He's infamous." So they go there thinking it's a movie. But it turns out to be like a real disaster. And that's the premise of the whole movie. And it's fantastic. I need to rewatch that. But anyways. But yeah, no, infamous actually means like really evil. Or like notoriously evil. So it's kind of famous, but not in a positive way. Intestinelake, if you want to translate literally, intestine device? Is that what that means? Oh, no, in English, intestine lake. You wrote it like this, and I assumed it must be a Finnish word. Intestinelake. Wait, doesn't lake mean device or something? Or is that like lake? It means lake means hee hee. What are you doing in this language, Finnish people? You know what? I'm just gonna take Google Translate as the god of Finnish language. All right. Do you say lake to each other when you say hee hee? Lake, hee hee. That needs to be explained. That needs to be explained. Kuraista means muddy. Okay. It was a bit muddy in places. Pakoitellen. Yeah, the translation was okay. Moni mu asiakin voi mennä pilalle, kuten ruoka. Moni muu asiakin. Many other things can go pilalle. Can go bad or can go. What was the? It can go to waste. I mean, is this a different word from this one? Does this have like a different root? It can go to the joke. Hey, Doomsday, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, glad you're here. It has been a little while. Lake is short for laskentakeksus. And lake is medicine. Thank you, Lorelai. I do recognize that. Lääkäri, a doctor. Mennä is the thing. And DV, yeah, good evening to you. Welcome in. Keksus? Wait, did I say keksus? Did I ever give you guys the impression that I could actually speak this language? Okay. Laskentakeskus. Let's try that. The calculation center. Laskea is to decline. But it can also mean to count, if I remember correctly, which is sketchy at best. But okay, I'm going back up to the top of chat because I feel like what is this? Walton möisiä. I have no idea. Well, valta means state, so I assume this has nothing to do with valta. Valta. It looks like it's the genitive, so it's like this thing's other things. This looks plural partitive. Moisia. Moi. Oh, maybe it has to do with like moi, like a greeting, like many mois. No. It means I avoid those? Look, you got to give me some credit, all right? I at least get partial credit. I'm like that student who gets the answer completely wrong, but I'm just like, but you could see that I was following some reasoning, teacher. Like, this is a verb, apparently. Valta, to avoid, to escape. And then, what is this moisia? I've never seen that. Maybe it means something else. It doesn't have the dictionary option here. I mean, we could also Wiktionary that. Moisia. Oh yeah, of course, over here. Yes, this. From ancient Greek. Yeah, I also avoid Moesia. This region, this Roman province. Where is that? That's, well, yeah. North of Greece. I don't know what part of what country nowadays. But yeah, Moesia. We're 50 minutes in. I can't catch up with you guys. I'm giving up. You think there's an Old English word, spill, and pila is related to it. Spill. Hold on, wait. Show me the Old English. Yeah, there we go. Spillan. to destroy or to spill. Spillan. But wait, pilla is a joke. But it can go to waste. Like it can get spilled. Lasketello is downhill skiing. Meaning game or joke, you think? Pila? Oh, this is moinen. Moisia is the plural partitive of moinen. Maybe it was in the search results and I just didn't click on it. Because I saw the ancient Greek option. Yeah, moisia. Thank you. Moinen. What is this? I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Such. Moinen käytös. Tulkittaisiin täällä luokkaukeksi. Luokka. Not luo. Loukkaukseksi. Such behavior would be considered an affront here. Hey, speaking of clouds, Pilvia. We're coming full circle. Okay, I think we're almost caught up. No, actually, we still have this. En löytänyt aamulehden tilaa, vaikka selasin lehden läpi kahdesti. JF, let us examine. Basically, I did not find in the morning paper, I did not find the morning paper's jokes, bila, or joke singular. I don't know if this is singular or plural. Even though, I don't know, selasin, even though I did something. I think this is a verb. The paper. Läpi kahdesti. I don't know what läpi means. And kahdesti means twice. Even though I read through the paper twice. Something like that. I couldn't find the aamulehti joke, even though I flipped through the magazine twice. I flipped through it. Läpi is sort of like through, maybe. Aamulehti is the name of the paper here, like Helsingin Sanomat. Yeah. Yeah, so in this case, it's not really a magazine, right? It's like a newspaper. That's what I assumed. The morning paper. And selata is to skim. So you know what? I got close. I correctly identified this as a verb and not as the genitive of a noun, selasi. Or selase. Yes, this selase. Selasin lehti. No. But yeah, okay. What else? What else did you guys say here earlier in Finnish? Hyvä jos lehdet lopettavat aprilliuutisten tekemisen. JS. Let me see. Good if papers end or stop April news doing. Is this like you're saying it would be good if papers stopped making April Fool's jokes? Like April, it's good if the paper stopped making April Fool's jokes. Okay. Oh, and JS, you helped me earlier. Tammi, helmi, maalis, huhti, touko, kesä, heinä, elo, syys, loka, maras, joulu. And that's the list. THMHT. That's actually symmetrical, right? THMHT. So wait, April is huhtikuu. May is toukokuu. And then it goes KAHESLMJ. There you go. Just memorize this. Okay. Oh, and we do have some more Finnish here. Dang it. I thought I was caught up. Mitä vanhemmaksi tulee, sitä nopeammin aika kuluu. It's like I kind of I feel like I understand Finnish like it's an abstract painting. Where all Finnish people can look at the painting and see actual like forms. I just see abstract shapes. So here we go. What older is coming? Sitä that more quickly time passes. The older you become, the more quickly time passes. Is that the older you get, the faster time passes? All right. See, it just takes me a minute. But like, I'm worried when I do take the Uki test. The listening comprehension is just going to be a crapshoot. I'm just going to be like, if someone read this sentence to me, I would just be like, no idea. You know, no idea. Selata is also to browse, like a web browser. Verkkoselain. I'm going to write that down. That's a good one. Web browser. You're 27. Best April Fool's joke. Finland has been ranked as the world's happiest country for the 8th successive year. Hey. It's, you know, it is, I mean, Finnish people only have themselves to blame. Because it's not like they have some complex formula to calculate who's the happiest. They literally ask one question. How happy are you on a scale from 0 to 10? And Finnish people are like, yeah, I'm a 9. All right. I think the average for Finland is like 7.8 or around there. So it's like, you know, and they have a significant sample size of like 1,000 people. So, and they do average over 3 years. So it's not just the result from this year. It includes the numbers from the past 2 years. So Finland is like, if you've already won last year, you have an incumbent advantage going into the next year because you get to reuse your old scores. But TS, selata läpi is to browse through something that you can finish browsing, like to flip or skim through a magazine or a newspaper. Could I use selata to refer to browsing in a store? Like if if a retail worker comes up to me and says like, "Can I help you with something?" How would I say I'm just browsing? I'm just browsing. Selatan. Vine selatan. If I said that, see, this is why I can't speak Finnish. I'm sure that if I said that, it wouldn't make any sense. The worker would be like, you know, katselen vine. Katselen. I'm just looking. What is this? Why is it not katson? Right? Here, let me look up katsella. To watch. I'm just watching. Katsella expresses less attentive watching than katsoa. Katsoin sitä. I looked at it. Katson itselleni uutta kotia. I'm looking for a new home for myself. Like etsia, right? To search. And löytää is to find. Katsotaan. Let's see. Toimisiko tämä? Let's see if this would work. But the Helsinki Vantaa airport should have the letters WTF written to the wall. Welcome to Finland. Pretty much. Pretty much. Selata might work in a bookstore or a music store where you're flipping through items. Katson suggests that you only look once. Yes. Yeah. I'm only looking once at each item. And then that's all I need. I don't need any help. I only need to look once. But okay, Katselenvine. I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to add that to my practical Finnish tool belt. So when I'm in a store, when I walk into the store, I'm going to have that phrase prepped, and I'm going to be like, Katselenvine, Katselenvine. So when those retail workers, I have to say, this is still something that confuses me about Finland. The retail workers in Finland are way too friendly. You walk into a store that immediately they're like, "Can I help you? Hello, yes. Can I show you around this?" It's like, just let me browse in peace, in silence. let me do this the Finnish way, without talking and just being as awkward as possible. Okay. No, I no hate on retail workers. But I have noticed that, like, going into a store is like the one place where they're like, you know, they come up to you and they're like, "Oh, can I just," you know. What? How do you say, like? What? I learned this phrase on Duolingo. It was like, "Missä sovituskoppi on?" Right? Like, where is the changing room? Did I say that right? Sovituskoppi. There's one Finnish sentence to look up in the early chat, then you're pretty much done. The longer one of yours, oh no. Yeah, they are too friendly, but they do leave you alone if you tell them so. That is true, JS. But being forced to speak even one sentence is 90% of the damage. The damage is done. The damage is done. All right? Like, once you get past that initial barrier, it's not so bad to keep talking. So don't break the initial barrier. Preserve the integrity of my isolation. I'm only half joking. All right, it's April Fool's. I'm half joking. Okay, where were we? there was one long sentence that JS says. It's this one, the kesäaika, right? All right, let's pull it over here. Katselen Vine. Dude, what the? Google Translate is weird. Okay. Summertime comes quite early? I don't know what Varkain means, but I'm assuming it's like early or soon. Or maybe something else. Ihmettelin, kun yhtäkkiä kello olikin jo niin paljon ja näytti seinäkello, the wall clock, muuttaa. So something happened here. Like I somethinged when some type of clock was already niin paljon, so much, so a lot. And I saw, näytti, the wall clock muuta, change. Kun pelailin, when I played Saturday to Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday night. So my guess is like you're talking about the time change that happened over the weekend, right? And that you saw the difference in the clocks. Summertime came quite stealthily. I was surprised. Ihmettelin. I was surprised when suddenly it was already so late. Niin. So you can say it's late by saying niin paljon. Do you have to use kello though, right? You can't just say like se on niin paljon. You'd have to say kello on niin paljon. Kello on jo niin paljon. Yeah, it's like you guys use these little keen. I'm not brave enough to use these. I have no idea where to use keen in a yeah. But anyways, yeah, it was already so late, and the wall clock showed something else. Oh, and okay, this isn't that you saw. I should have known it's not I saw because I got the N here, and then for some reason I was like, oh no. But yeah, it to show, like näytelmä, like a show or a play. Näytti. The wall clock showed muuta, something else, something other than when I was playing on Saturday, Sunday night. Good. I noticed in the morning when I woke up and I looked at my microwave clock, it's still an hour behind. I haven't updated it yet. But yes, anyways. Varkain means by stealth. Summertime came quite stealthily, by stealth. Like a thief. That's interesting. That has a dictionary. Varkain, by stealth. But I'd like to see also like the etymology. Like if there's other related words, like varka or something. Secretly, surreptitiously. But wait, is it related to varas? A thief. Yeah, there we go. Varas. Varkain. Rosvo. Voro. Varas. Yeah, a console phone clock advanced on their own, but the wall clock didn't. Saattaa ollakin, mutta saattaa olla olemattakin. This has something to do with my question about what to do with the keen. You know, where to put the keen in a sentence. It may be, but it may not be. Why do I... May. Saattaa. It may be. Saattaa ollakin. Mutta saattaa olla olemettakin. What? But it may not be? Wait, how is this? What does this mean? I've never seen olematta. Olematta. I'm looking that up. Oh, I mean, okay. It's like olematon. Without being. I don't know if olematon is a word, but for some reason that made me think of it. Like maton. Right? Lactositon. Olettama is something different. A presumption. It's an anagram. Varas singular, varkaat plural. This language, man. Olematon is word not being in existence. Oh, it is a word. Non-existent. Yeah. Does not exist. Without being. If you think of being as like a noun. In the Platonic sense. Okay. Well, you know, we've done a lot. We've done a lot today. Let's take a look at the one of these articles here. It's fun to sentences on hauska lausetyyppi sentence type. This article deals with the sentence type lausetyyppi, commonly referred to as on hauska lause. It's fun to sentence. This term is especially common in sources for Finnish as a second language learner. In addition to fun, we can extend the sentence type to it's scary to, it's easy to, or it's not smart to. So we just change the word for fun with other adjectives. So yeah, on mielenkiintoista opiskella suomea. It's interesting to study Finnish. Mielenkiintoista. Ei ole järkevää nukkua tunnilla. It isn't... Why is the it crossed out? Is it because there is no se in the Finnish? Is that why? It isn't smart to sleep in class. I would have just put the it in like brackets. I don't know. It's a weird notation to me, that's all. It confused me for a second. It isn't smart to sleep in class. Tunti. I remember we had that for like a lesson, because lessons are typically about an hour. So you just call it tunti. Tunnilla in the lesson or in the class. Yeah, there's no it in the Finnish sentence. You can just say on or ei ole. On hassua uida. Vaatteet päällä. Oh, here's the päällä. It is weird to swim with clothes on. Is this used? This is one of these words. I want to look this up again just to see. Päällä. A postposition meaning on top of or atop. Kaapin päällä on maljakko. There's a vase on top the cupboard. But as an adverb, it can also mean on. Onko sinulla radio päällä? Do you have the radio on? Okay, I think I've seen this version. It can also mean wearing, right? So that's the version we're dealing with. Mitä sinulla on päällä? What are you wearing? If someone asked me this, I would be like, what's on my head? So, so I guess now I could answer a hat. Hattu. But then that would be, that's not all I'm wearing. Or this stream might get demonetized, all right? Minulla on huppari päällä. I'm wearing a hoodie. Okay, that's actually good to know. Good to review. Päällä. Vaatteet päällä. It's weird to swim with clothes on. Also, päällysvaatteet. The overclothes. Oh, okay. Do check the päällä entry to the end. Okay, thank you. Let's keep going. On or ongoing. Maya on tien päällä. Maya is on the road. Pekalla on flunssa päällä. Pekka is having a common cold. I mean, what if I just said Pekkala on flunssa? Can I say that? Like, Pekka has the flu. Pekka has the flu. Or the cold in this case. I guess the flu is a more intense, whatever. In English, was there another? Oh, there's further reading over on this. Pekka has flu, but päällä is sort of emphasis that it's now really on. Yeah, okay. It emphasizes that it's on. It's ongoing right now. On mukava torkahtaa ruoan päälle. JF, mukava is nice. It is nice to do something on food? What? It would help if I knew... okay, we're gonna delete all this. It's getting too long there. It's nice to doze off over food? What? Why? Like while you're eating food, you like put your head on the table and fall asleep? Or is it like after eating the food, you have a food coma? And Lorelai, you've never heard flunssa päällä. Tilanne päällä is a common one. Tilanne means situation. Yeah. So I guess like in the news, they might say like it's an ongoing situation. Tilanne päällä. JS, you have heard it being used. More general. Tauti päällä. Yeah, tauti is a disease, like a bug. Like we had the word for stomach bug, and it was like vatsa. Was it vatsatauti? Vatsatauti. Hell yeah. I'm just so good at this language. I'm so good at Finnish. All right. I gotta count my victories where I can. Because I remembered that. Wait, we gotta come back to this now. On hassua. It's weird. I think of hassu as funny. But I guess it can also just mean weird. Oli pelottavaa lentää Suomeen. It was frightening to fly to Finland. Pelottavaa lentää Suomeen. On tylsää odottaa lentokentällä. It's boring to wait in the airport. Tylsää. It's boring. Ei ole varallista kävellä metsässä. It's dangerous to walk in the forest. I've been doing more forest walks lately. And there have been times when I've been like walking through the forest and I'm like, what if a bear just comes out and kills me right now? You know, like what would I do if I just looked up and a bear was charging at me? It's very unlikely. But sometimes I have those intrusive thoughts. You know, you're just like, oh, well, I guess I would just accept my fate, give my body back to nature. No. Oh, what? Wait. I feel like we did the whole lesson, and we only just got to the table of contents. Welcome to the Finnish language. All right. Yes, this one. I said this one earlier. Minun. Minun on vaikea. I don't know if I said it that way, though. But I remember saying something like this at the beginning of stream. Yeah, minun on vaikea oppia suomea. Yeah, we've got very practical sentences here. It's difficult for me to study Finnish. I find it hard to study Finnish. That's what she said. I find it hard. You can add an element that expresses who's experiencing the emotions about the action. This experiencer will be at the start of the sentence in the genitive case. In English, you will use for when directly translating. For example, it is hard for me to learn Finnish. A more relaxed translation could contain the verb to find. I find it difficult to learn Finnish. Not all adjectives allow for an experiencer to be added. For example, on kiva and on mahtavaa just don't work if you add minun. Like, I find it nice. Yeah, you can't do that, apparently. But I said minun on huonosti. I think I said that at the beginning of stream. Like, it went badly for me. Maybe you can't say that. Tyler on hyvä suomen kielessäkin. What is with the keen part at the end? But yeah, Tyler is good in the language of Finland. Suomen kielessä. Did you read it as it's dangerous to walk in the forest? Is that what I said? Oh, it isn't dangerous. I don't know. I guess it was a Freudian slip there. What can I say? It depends on the forest, you know? Though, I mean, historically, like, forests were kind of dangerous. Like, if you went by yourself into the forest, you know, there were wolves and bears and not probably not even just that, but like getting lost in the forest is probably the biggest risk, right? And then you might starve or die of dehydration. But yeah, minun on vaikea ymmärtää tätä. It is difficult for me to understand this. Like, if I saw this written, I would understand that. Unironically, minun on vaikea ymmärtää tätä. Minun oli vaikea oppia suomea. It's difficult for me to learn Finnish, right? Yeah. Opettajien oli hyvä työskennellä siellä. It is good for teachers to work together? No, there. To work there. It was good for teachers to work there. I didn't really get that one very well. Heidän oli turha yrittää hämätä meitä. It was turha. I should know turha. I've seen this word before. It was something to try. Hamata meita. I don't know hamata. I think I've seen that word as well. But it was something for them to try to do something to us. It was useless for them to try to fool us. Well, you fooled me with this one here on April Fools. But yeah, it was useless, turha, to try to fool hamata. Yeah, the odds of running into a bear or a wolf is really slow. Yeah. Slow? It's really low. I'm slow. All right. Maahanmuuttajien on ollut hankala sopeutua. This is about it has been hankala. It has been something for immigrants. Sopeutua. To adjust? I don't know. It has been difficult, hankala, for immigrants to adapt. Yeah, okay. Teidän on helppo istua täällä ja sanoa noin. It is easy for you all to sit there and say noin and say such and talk like that. It is easy for you plural to sit here and say that. It's easy, yeah. It's easy for all of you in chat to sit there and speak Finnish to me when you're a native speaker and you were just born with a superpower. And I'm over here more likely to turn into Spider-Man getting bit by a... you know, like that. There's a higher likelihood that the 1 in a trillion chance my genes mutate into Spider-Man. Minun on vaikea pysyä perässä. It is difficult for me to stop. Perässä. I don't know. No, I don't know that. What is it? No, it is difficult for me to keep up. That is a weird phrase. Perä, I'm going to look that up. Behind. After. As a postposition, but here it's functioning as an adverb. Behind. And the other word was pysyä. I get that one confused with pystyä, right? Pysyä means to stay, to remain. There's another. What was the other one we had that was like? Was it yada? To leave or to be left behind. To remain. Pysyä. And I get this one. Wait, let me look at the other options here. To hold. To keep. To stay. What? To stay behind. Oh. Perä. Doesn't perä. Yeah, perä means behind. Or back. It is difficult for me to remain in the back? But that's the opposite. For kiva and mahtava, it would be minulla on kiva. Minulla on mahtava. The Blair Witch Project. I never saw that. I don't like watching scary movies. They stress me out. Yakiroita noin. And to write such. To say, yeah, that's right. It's easy for you guys to sit there and judge me. In Doomsday, you're already A2 to B1 level, and hopefully we'll keep it up. Hey, good job, Doomsday. I remember you saying you were studying like 4 hours a day. That's really impressive. What's an Alzheimer's patient's favorite horror movie? The Blair Witch Project? Pysyä perässä is sort of a singular thing. Let's hope it's at least slightly easier for you than it has been for Tyler. Shots fired. But I've painted a target on myself by complaining so much. It was easier, but you have an advantage, so it makes sense. Yeah, I remember you saying you had like these classes, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you're a bit younger than me as well. That would be a huge advantage. And TS, you're saying this phrase, I assume, pysyä perässä, is more like when following someone in a race. If you can keep up with the pace of the leader, you are remaining on his back when you are behind him all the time. Ah. I see. Okay, it's in that case it makes more sense. Yeah. It's hard for me versus I think it's hard. Note the contrast between the previous section and this one. When using the STA form, the elative case, we're giving our opinion on the topic, while the N form, genitive case, describes the personal feeling of the experiencer. Okay, I think, yeah, on vaikea ymmärtää tätä. It's hard to understand this. When you say, minun on vaikea ymmärtää tätä, you express that you have trouble understanding it personally. It translates as, it's hard for me to understand this. In contrast, saying minusta on vaikea ymmärtää tätä, you're expressing that understanding it is difficult in general. Rather than speaking of your personal struggle with it. Like, in my opinion, it's difficult to understand this. We can replace minusta with mielestäni in these sentences, right? Minun oli vaikea oppia suomea versus minusta oli vaikea oppia suomea. I found it hard to learn Finnish, or I think learning Finnish is hard. I mean, is this, though, a good translation? Because this is present tense. Shouldn't it be past tense with oli? Like, in my opinion, it was difficult to learn Finnish, right? On helppo, this should be is. Meidän on helppo vastata kysymykseen. It is easy for us to answer the question. Like, I mean, far be it from me to correct... to presume I understand Finnish well enough, but I'm pretty sure it should be a present tense here. Meistä on helppo vastata kysymykseen. Yeah, in our opinion, it's easier to answer the question. Yeah, Wiktionary has pysyä perässä as translations for stick to and to keep up. You're way younger, Doomsday. Already speak 4 languages? And the Free Reception Center Finnish courses, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was never offered free courses. Not that that's an excuse. But I wonder if I could, if there were... There might have been some free courses if I had known where to look. I did take 2 classes my first year in Finland, and that was fun. It was nice. But yeah, I mean, it was through Open University. I had to pay, but it wasn't too expensive. And yeah, the courses do help a lot. Yeah. Possible confusion with necessity sentences. Oh my gosh. My brain is shutting down, guys. I can't. Actually, let's try to read a little bit. From today's Selko. Nuorten vaalit, so the youth elections. Vankila täynnä. I don't know what that means. I should know what täynnä means, but I already forgot. Televisiot, televisions. Why is it plural? Now, I want to read this one. Now for the topic of television. Ylen kanavat eivät enää näy kaikissa televisioissa. Yle's programs? Ohjelma is a program. But something are no longer shown. They're no longer shown on all televisions. I think I saw this in the news this morning. Because I do check the English version of Yle in the morning, briefly. It's like, yeah, the HDS, yeah, there's only HD now being offered, right? Hey, Helion, what's up? You took a walk outside after class? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, the weather was so nice today. It was crazy. It's weird. I'm not used to this. I'm still a gremlin. In the dark. Too much light. And I retreat indoors. If something is täynnä, it's täysi. What is that? I don't know. You're baffled. Some had SD only TVs. Standard definition, yeah. And as an asylum seeker, you get to socialize more and you can practice your Finnish with workers and other people. Yeah, a lot of it does depend on how you come to Finland. And yeah, there does seem to be more focus on providing more opportunities for asylum seekers to practice. But also, you know, I've always worked in English environments here in Finland, so there hasn't been the same. You could say there hasn't been the opportunity, but there also hasn't been the same pressure. So, you know, jos televisio on tosi vanha. If the television is old, tosi vanha is very old. Yle's kanavat, I guess, I'm going to say programs because I don't know what else to call it, are no longer seen or visible. Syynä, the reason, on tekniikan muutos. The reason is like a technical change. Ylen ohjelmia voi katsoa enää vain. How do you say H in Finnish? HD televisiosta. So Yle's programs can be seen enää. I don't know what enää. I thought it would be like eivät enää is like no longer. But here it's up that these Yle's programs can be seen only in HD television. Or from an HD television. Suuri osa televisioista on HD televisioita. A large part, or the majority of televisions are HD. HD tarkoittaa tekniikkaa, jonka avulla television kuva on tarkka. HD requires requires technology. Is that the word? It requires technology, jonka avulla television kuva on tarkka, which I don't know what avulla means. Is it related to the word apu? Like help? The television kuva on tarkka. What? Nice is a need. We'll come back to that. Ylen kanavat eivät enää näy kaikissa televisioissa. Yes, we already said that. Mut kanavat näkyvät vanhoissa televisioissa vielä kesän asti. Other maybe it's channel. Kanava is a channel, right? Other channels are being shown on old television still through the summer. Kesäkuun lopussa, at the end of June, mikään kanava ei enää näy liian vanhoissa televisioissa. At the end of June, no channels will show on old televisions. I don't know. There's so many extra words here. I'm like, liian. On too many old televisions? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's Google Translate it here and just see. Yeah, the channels. Yle channels are no longer shown on all televisions. If your TV is really old, you may no longer... Actually, you know what will be better? Let's just copy the Finnish over to Google Translate so I can see I can refer back to the Finnish. But yeah. Yeah, kanava is what you have here on YouTube. Yeah, thanks for tuning into my channel here. Maybe nowadays one from the US might seek asylum elsewhere. Look, can I when my residence permit expires, can I apply for asylum? Please. Wait, hoodie? What is that? Hode. Oh, hode. That's what that is. Okay, I read it as hoodie. Hode. Ja, SD. HD and SD. Tarkka is sharp. Nice is a need. Yeah, I can get the meaning of the story even if I don't know all the words Helion. Yeah. Yeah. But it does... yeah, I don't know. I'm getting better. You were looking at a 75-inch TV. Wait, I have a question for you guys. Do you use inches when you're talking about TVs? When you talk about the size of a TV in Finnish, do you say it's a 75-inch TV? Because if you do, then I'm sorry, but I cannot bear the arrogance of you metric people, all right? Always mocking us imperials. Like, we're just living our lives in our feet and inches. And then you're just gonna take inches and you're gonna use it now? Oh, where's the hypocrisy? Oh, it's... Yeah, JS, you have a 65. Oh, Adopt Tyler campaign. It's a sizing standard on TVs. Yeah, you're not in France. Wait, in France, do they actually use metric on TVs? Or they just use metric more in general? That's right. TVs are measured in inches. That's the global standard. And computers. You know why? Because America is awesome, okay? We created The Simpsons. I rest my case. All right. We created Breaking Bad, one of the greatest TV shows ever. All right. We created The Office, sort of. We created the good version of The Office. All right. What have you done? Right? Like what like Norway has like a cheese slicer. Sweden, what has Sweden done? They made Bluetooth? Oh. Finland? What has Finland invented? What is what is a famous Finnish invention? The Nokia phone? Angry Birds, you know. We created America. Look, America, we did some awesome stuff. And one of the things that we did is we put TVs in inches, and it was so good. It was such a good decision that all the metric people in the world realized that trying to be like, I have a 133 TV. No, you sound foolish. Get your centimeters result in poor pixel quality, poor image resolution. Get the inches out, baby. Get your rulers out. And put your little wimpy measuring tapes away. Your little baby crumbly metric measuring tapes. Give me a ruler. Imperial, baby. France uses another standard in their TV packaging. America would use metric if not for those damn pirates who pirated the ship carrying the metric thing. Wait, what? I haven't heard about pirates in the... Doomsday, you started watching Breaking Bad? It's a classic. It's a really good show. Yeah, the Nokia 3310, that destroys hydraulic presses. That's true. Finland has the hydraulic press channel. The most Finnish channel that could have been created. Hydraulic press channel. Right? Finland creates boats that break ice. That Finland creates giant cruise ships that are probably really bad for the environment. You know. What else? Finland created some modern design stuff. Oh, man. Americans invented the automobile. Americans did not invent the automobile. Germans did. Ford just started the mass manufacturing. See? We know how to find a thing and say, the way that you did it is kind of lame. Let's Americanize it. Okay, let's make it... Let's take it up a notch. That's what we're good at in America. We bump it up a notch. We live life on volume max. That's why I've come to Finland. All right, I need to balance the intensity of my childhood. Oh yeah, the SMS, like text messaging on mobile phone, is a Finnish invention. Finland invented the world's first graphical web browser. Oh, we also, like, Finland, was it? It is, yeah, Linus who made Linux, right? The Linux operating system came from Finland. Hey, but guess what? Where does Linus live now? Oh yeah, he moved to America. Or I think so. Didn't what's his last name? Torvalds, something like that. He moved to America because he knew. We invented Oreos, and you Finnish people stole it. You tried to copy the Oreo with your inferior domino. And yes, I am back on the Oreo topic. You thought that maybe I forgot about it. All right? In America, we invented Game of Thrones. All right? We created a fantasy medieval world that's more compelling than the actual medieval world. Yeah, that's right. Europe, the medieval world that actually existed in Europe wasn't interesting enough. We took it and we turned the volume up on that medieval stuff, and we created Game of Thrones. We also kind of created Lord of the Rings. Sort of. No, look, Lord of the Rings came out. It did not become such a cultural phenomenon until the hippies in America got a hold of the pirated paperback version. And who financed the Lord of the Rings trilogy? I know it was made in New Zealand, and I got nothing against New Zealand because they are on my side, okay? But it was American studios. American money made the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And Howard Shore... Wait, is Howard Shore American or Canadian? I don't know. Whatever. Canadians are like little brother Americans. They're part of us. Even though they really don't want to be. My message to Canadians is, if you really don't want to be part of America, I mean, I'm not saying you should become a state. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to be so distinct from America, then why are all of your most famous, successful Canadians in America? Take them back. Take them back to Canada and then be proud of them. I know I'm really riling everybody up. I did not, yeah. I don't know why. I'm just trying to set the record straight here. The justice for metrics. Yeah, supersize everything. It shows, yeah. Hey, well, look, I'm not always a fan of every invention. We've tried a lot of things that aren't paying off. All right, like Coca-Cola. That was maybe not the wisest decision. Yeah, Finland builds the world's largest cruise ships. Not many places have the infrastructure to build large ships. And yeah, it was Linus Torvalds. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Linus is not a perfect example of a Finnish person. Good riddance. I did hear that he's not a very nice person. Or at least in the development of Linux, he would respond very, in a very mean way to people if they made mistakes. But I don't really remember off the top of my head, but yeah. You also copied Oreo from that other JS. What blasphemy are you saying? We did not copy Oreo. That is American, born and bred. It's like Dr. Pepper, baby. The best flavor of carbonated beverage, Dr. Pepper. Linux did develop the Linux kernel, not the entire operating system. That was mostly by the GNU project. Hydrox were before Oreos. What? I don't know. I'm going to have to look this up later. I'm going to do my research. I'm pretty sure we invented freedom in America. All right, look, let me tell you human history. Here's what happened in human history. Adam and Eve, they had it made, and then they messed it up. All right. And then a bunch of Old Testament stuff happened. And then Jesus. And Jesus fixed all of that, sort of. But humans still kept messing up, right? Humans kept messing up. Boom. Declaration of Independence in America. That's it. That's human history. All right? What more can humanity do? I I hope you guys know I am joking a little bit, all right? I'm joking. It's April Fool's. I'm doing a bit. It's a fun bit. Cheese in a spray bottle. Absolutely. The Goofy movie. You have to watch the Goofy movie. It's one of the best animated movies from the 90s. And the reason I thought of it is because one of the characters has the spray can of cheese, and he creates the leaning tower of cheese on his palm and then eats it. And I did that. As a child, I thought that was a great idea. So I got the spray can of cheese and I made a little tower of cheese and I ate it. Eating spray cheese raw, unfiltered, unadorned is just... I think it explains a lot of my mental deficiencies in later life. So American superiority is in very low standing nowadays. Some of them went back. Yeah, not all of our not all of our innovations, not every direction we've gone has paid off. Linus is known for management by perkele. Yeah, that's not a good management strategy. Doomsday, you know some Americans who did request protection. Wow, okay. Yeah. But wait, Doomsday, did they get protection? Like did Finland grant it? Because isn't it kind of decided like based on, well, I don't know. I don't know how it's all decided. There are so many videos from Americans who moved to Europe about freedom. They were so wrong before. Yeah, I think I've seen some of those recommended. I haven't watched those. But yeah. I mean, my view has long been that like I care more for collective freedom than individual freedom. That the benefit to the common good of society through the social support programs that we have here outweighs the cost to personal freedom and complete individual responsibility, individual autonomy. It's like it just doesn't really make sense in real life. Not everybody can be perfectly autonomous, and like letting people fall into really difficult situations actually hurts society more. It doesn't just hurt the person who falls, right? But anyways, I mean that's a separate lecture. But yeah. Yeah, I like my life here. I like how simple it is in a way that wouldn't be possible in America. just the whole structure of society, and like the infrastructure of the city kind of forces you into like, I don't know, a certain like type of consumption and lifestyle and needing a car, and then yeah, but some people really like that apparently. Quote, Oreo was created in 1912 as an imitation of Hydrox. Oreo eventually surpassed Hydrox in popularity, which resulted in the Hydrox cookies being perceived by many as an imitation of Oreo. But hold on a second. Who invented the Hydrox? Was that, if it was also American, then that's still, my point still stands. All right. New Zealand is up there in the one of the freest countries. I would love to go to New Zealand. It's been on my list. Like, and I would love to stay there for like a year. And just explore, and oh, that would be great. Yeah, freedom from being afraid of guns. Yeah, it is kind of like, what is freedom? Like, the common good. Oh, and the Americans just came to Finland and applied for asylum. I haven't heard of any Americans applying, but I mean, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that maybe they did. I just don't know if they would get granted the asylum. Like, typically the situation has to be like really bad in your home country, and there have to be like active threats against you that you can prove. It can't, I don't think it can just be that, oh, I disagree with the politics of my country, you know, like, or I don't know. I think there's like a stricter process. So I mean, I would be interested to learn if people did get asylum as Americans, but personally, I don't think that they're gonna get it. I'm not saying they shouldn't get it, but I don't see I think the immigration authority is a bit more strict. Botzer invented Hydrox? No. JF, you liar. Hydrox is also American, but Oreo isn't the original. But that's how it always is. All right? As long as Americans are stealing from Americans, it's still whatever. I don't know. Look, I'm just doing a bit, all right? I don't promote theft. It's April Fools. Oh, wait, are you fooling me, Lorelai, right now with this whole Hydrox thing? Or what? But did we get to the end of the Selco article? I mean, wait, hold on. I didn't actually kind of finish this. What was it? If your television is really old, you may no longer see Yle channels. Yeah, if the television is really old, yeah, Yle's channels may no longer be seen or shown. Yeah, the reason is a change in technology. Yep. Yle programs can only be watched on HD televisions. Yep, we got that. Yeah, suuri osa, most televisions are HD televisions. HD, oh, tarkoittaa means, refers to. Oh, that's why I get that, yeah. But yeah, HD refers to the technology that makes the television picture sharp. Kuva. I translated this as Kiva. Kuva. is picture or image, right? And avulla, like it makes, or by which, like through. Yeah, jonka avulla, through which the television image is sharp. Yeah, Yle channels are no longer visible on all televisions. Ylen kanavat eivät enää näy kaikissa televisioissa. Yeah, I got that, pretty much. Yeah, other channels will still be visible on old televisions until the summer. Yeah. At the end of June, no channels, mikään kanava, will be visible on televisions that are too old. Ah, okay, on too old televisions. But yeah, in English, it's a bit more natural to say it this way. On televisions that are too old. Yeah, there we go. There we go, guys. There we go. We made it. We had we had a few tangents that were fun. Thanks for joining. I'm going to wrap up this stream here. They do have an active threat. I think they could potentially get a temporary protection. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if there's like an active threat against somebody, then yeah. Because I have heard people joke. I've had some people like, oh, like Americans joke about moving to Canada. Every 4 years, the elections happen and, you know, half the country is like ready to move. So, but yeah, no, it could be a serious thing for some people. So I hope that they do get it in that case. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for joining. A shout out to the creator of Uusi Kielemme for giving a very detailed article on It's Fun to sentences. Yeah, a big shout out to you guys in chat for showing up. 115 live stream lessons and just hanging out and having fun. I appreciate it. It's a nice, pillar of my week to come back to every Tuesday evening to check in, and it helps motivate some of my Finnish studying on my own. So yeah. But yeah, thank you Lorelai and Poyu and Doomsdairy. And what, you connected the live stream to the downstairs TV? Did I show up on the TV? I hope not. I don't know. I'm embarrassed. But no. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Helion 27, everybody who was here. I'll be back on Thursday for a Terraria live stream. So if you just want to hang out, you can join for that. I got a few Terraria veterans who've come to the channel now, and they're like giving me really good tips on how to play this game. So that's been really nice. And but yeah, if not, I'll see you guys again next Tuesday. Yeah, for the next episode of Learn Finnish with me. Have a good have a good rest of your Tuesday, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.